What's that?
Do you put up scores for this?
Yeah, I do.
Later.
I'll get it. Cameras real quick.
Get the audio one. Yeah, it's on.
It's working?
Yep.
Have you had it?
I had it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in November. And I didn't go get tested up. I had a physical here 3 weeks ago at the antibodies. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I worked every day.
Oh, yeah, it's funny now.
It is.
Good harvest?
Not great. Yeah. Nice work. Well, the first one took 4 years ago, but then it turned out really nice. We got a lot of work done. We're gonna need some water going.
We are. Not all at once.
Yeah. We actually got no snow over there. 6 inches. Yeah. Everywhere you want it. We got nothing on the field from it in the yard and the county yard. It was 2 foot deep. Can you come along? We're getting there. I don't know. We got this one point done with. We got this point good. We're trying to jump in a little bit. I think I like it better and better. Looking at football guys got one time. I don't know who wants to move to Remsen. I don't even have a grocery store for Christ's sake. Well, they're trying to get it going. The city bought it.
This should be one that should be free if you want to check it.
Testing, mic 1. Testing, mic 1. And testing, mic 3. Mic 3. Is it?
You ever watch YouTube?
Oh yeah,
You gotta follow these Larson farms.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. Crazy.
The big Swede.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another production of Akron-Westfield basketball. This evening, Akron-Westfield's girls will start off the doubleheader facing the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. We will get the school song out of the way, and Bob Brown will announce the starting lineups. We'll get the national anthem taken care of as well, and come back to you with the live action shortly.
Good evening, basketball fans. The athletic department of Akron-Westfield High School invites you to enjoy the efforts of the student athletes and cheer squad this evening. We welcome the players, coaches, students, and fans of the Remsen St. Mary Hawks. At Akron-Westfield, sportsmanship is an expectation, so please let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the spectators be positive. We encourage everyone to be a good sport. COVID reminders. Please wear your mask properly and wear it at all times when not eating or drinking. Please social distance from non-household members as much as possible. We thank you in advance for wearing your mask at all times and for wearing it properly. Tonight's officials are Mike Wedge, Corey Kastner, and Greg Atherton. The Westerner cheerleaders are Nola Sherling, Kennedy Madsen, Audrey Liebetraut, Emma Robson, and Mackenzie Schrenton. Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the Hawks, we have number 10, Carmody Ricky. Number 21, Whitney Jensen. Number 22, Brittany Johnson. Number 23, Maya Bunkers. And number 32, Sydney Schrader. The Westerner starters are number 3, Nevaeh Bile. Number 5, Chloe Colt. Number 23, McKenna Henrich. Number 34, Natalie Nielsen. And number 40, Elise Knapp. The Hawks are coached by Scott Wilman, assisted by Joe Luch, Greg Schrader, Jeremy Bunkers, and Melissa Jensen. The Westerners are coached by Kent Johnson, assisted by Mike Baker. Now we invite you all to please rise as the Akron-Westfield Pet Band, under the direction of Mr. Jacob Peck, leads us in the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, nice job by the Akron-Westfield Pep Band, and we're underway. We'll give you the starters for this evening's contest. The Remsen St. Mary's Hawks at an 8-4 record are starting with Carmen D. Ricky, a 5'5 freshman. She's number 10. Number 21, Whitney Jensen, a 5'9 freshman. 22, Brittany Johnson, a 5'9 senior. 23, Maya Bunkers, a 5'7 freshman. And 32, Sydney Schrader, a 5'7 junior. The Westerners going with their traditional starting lineup of Beyer, Colt, Henrich, Nielsen, and Knapp. The Westerners control the tip, and we're underway. That first foul of the ball game charged to Sydney Schrader. Lise Knapp shoots 2 and makes her first. Knapp did a nice job sealing position on that switch in the low block. Nice post feed. And the Westerners start off with a 2-0 lead early in the ball game here. AW will start in a 2-3 zone, applying some pressure up the top of the key. First tie-up of the ball game belongs to the Hawks. St. Mary's in a man-to-man defense. Akron-Westfield running their flex offense here. Nielsen reverses to Knapp, and Knapp kicks it across the corner to Colt. Nielsen long on that layup. St. Mary's looks to push. That was Bunkers going to her left hand for the layup attempt. Fouled by Henrich for Henrich's first, and Bunkers will shoot 2. Looks like St. Mary's wants to get it out and go. The Hawks score at a good clip on the year, averaging 60.5 points a game. 10 points better than the Westerners, actually 11 points better than AW's average at 49.3 a game. Bunkers makes her 2 free throws. It's a good pass there from Nielsen and Knapp. Knapp unable to finish. Colt gets a cheap foul. About 60 foot from the basket. Westerners can't afford to have her getting into foul trouble this evening. St. Mary's applies a lot of ball pressure, and they do a good job of denying passing lanes too. This is going to be a tough test for Akron-Westfield's guards. AW's had trouble turning the ball over this year. Johnson will need them to really take care of it this evening. And right on cue, another turnover for Akron-Westfield. Jensen kicks it ahead to Schrader. St. Mary's will look to set something up. AW is still in their 2-3. Ricky's blocked by Nielsen. She kicks it ahead to Colt. Good offensive rebound there by Knapp. That ball was last touched by Jensen. It'll be Akron-Westfield's ball on the baseline. Hendricks to take it out. And a couple of substitutions here for the Hawks in the early going into the ball game. Number 25, Tori Gallus, as well as number 14, Claire Schrader.
St. Mary's will body you up and dare you to take them off the dribble.
Nice block by Jensen on Byer's two-point attempt. Ricky misses a 15-footer. Nice rebound there by Claire Schrader rather. She went right back up with that shot. Unfortunately for the Westerners, Knapp called for her first personal foul. It's a third team foul for the Westerners here already in this game. Schrader makes her first. St. Mary's up 3-2, 4:36 left in the first quarter. And they're going to get Byer for an offensive screen here. Oh. Questionable call. The Westerners are fortunate.
I believe the Westerners caught a break there. But Savannah didn't quite get set on that back screen.
Byer caught for a travel there. That's Akron-Westfield's fourth turnover already, just 4 minutes into the ball game.
Yeah, let's hope we don't have one every minute.
Colt takes a chance. Nice feed from Ricky. That was Johnson on that. Ricky called for the reach. That's her first. Westerners taking the ball out in a kind of a tricky little spot there in the corner.
This man, they need to clear out.
St. Mary's playing an aggressive style defense, and you got to really appreciate how vocal they are. They're really communicating well. That time Nielsen was able to seal her defender to the top side. Nice lob pass in. A good catch.
That was a good catch. There wasn't a lot of lob on that pass, and Nielsen was able to get it under control and score the two.
Byer with the steal. She goes to her left hand, long on the layup, but Colt hustles back, gathers the rebound, but she's fouled on the rebound. That'll be Ricky's second personal foul. Hallie Gallus checks into the ball game for the Hawks. The Hawks have already played 8 girls here in this ball game. Akron-Westfield is still sticking with their starters. This, of course, allows St. Mary's to play an aggressive, physical style. Nice.
Keep them fresh and nice offensive move there by Hendricks driving the baseline. A nice bounce pass into Nielsen. Knocks down the bunny, and now there's a chance for a three-point play.
That foul was on Claire Schrader, her first personal. That's now the 5th team foul on the Hawks. We've got a tie ball game at 6 here. 2:24 left in the quarter. Minen in the ball game for Akron-Westfield, as well as Haley Wilkin. Nearly another turnover for Akron-Westfield. Haley Wilkin's going to be called for a reach there. That'll be her first. Another missed layup for Akron-Westfield. That's probably third or fourth one so far of the night.
Yes, it is. They're looking to the inside, and that's good. You just need to get our feet set and power it up strong and knock those in.
That rebound is controlled by Haley Wilkins. She hands it to Colt. St. Mary's looking to trap. Now Westerners have some numbers here. Kind of fortunate on that one. That pass was forced into Nielsen. She was lucky to control it and then did an excellent job of getting the ball to Taryn Wilkins, seeing her first action of the night. Good ball movement there by St. Mary's. And an excellent finish. That's Carly Ortman seeing her first action. The ball game is tied at 8. Good dish from Colt to Nielsen. Westerners so far have been able to penetrate against that pressure on the ball defense. Long three-pointer missed by Maya Bunkers.
15 seconds. Seven.
Oh. That's the end of the first quarter. AW on top, 10-8. Any trivia for us in the early going, Coach?
Before we go this break. Back in the old days, when I was in school, the Westerner girls, girls played 6-on-6 basketball at that time.
And they weren't the Westerners either.
They weren't the Westerners when I was in school, obviously. They're the Red Raiders.
Did you even go to school back then?
Anyway,
Uphill both ways to school.
what year did the Westerners start playing 5-on-5 girls basketball? What year did the Westerners start to play 5-on-5 girls basketball? We'll be back after a short break.
We'll see.
See if anybody answers the question. Your mic not working on purpose, possibly?
We're back here with the second quarter action. Akron-Westfield on top, 10-8. A lot of pressure being applied by the Hawks. Colt goes left off the screen. Reverses to Henrich.
Mayo's got to be careful on the screens.
hand down, man down, as they say. Claire Schrader didn't anticipate that jump shot. A heck of a comebacker there by Bunkers. Contested layup, and she knocks it down. We got a good ball game. 12-10, Akron-Westfield on top.
Volume up.
That was a nicely executed out-of-bounds play. Henrich knocks down the three from the corner on the assist from Colt. Excellent help set.
By Knapp. Steps over for the steal.
Not sure how Knapp got away with that foul. Taryn Wilkin with the block. Oh, and then 32, Sydney Schrader called for a reach there after Wilkins' block and rebound. Looks like Coach Johnson wants to call a timeout.
30-second timeout for the Westerners.
We're going to go ahead and try to run a test on mic 3.
Test
Coach
3. Test. Looks like it's on. If you didn't hear my trivia question, the question was, what year did the Akron-Westfield girls first play 5-on-5
It's not.
basketball? Huh?
Oh, it worked it.
Take my white deal out of there. Pull that white one out of there.
This is Taryn Wilkin. Westerners already in the bonus. Wilkin shooting 1-and-1, and she makes her first. AW on top, 16-10. 6:04 left in the second quarter. And Wilkin gets her second one to go down as well. Some solid contribution there by Wilkin in a couple minutes of substitution time. And Nielsen checks back into the ball game. Unforced turnover there by the Hawks. Ricky's pass off the hands there of Tori Gallus. Westerners will take control.
Test on 3.
Really good catch once again there by Nielsen.
They're doing a nice job of sealing after that initial screen for a diagonal pass, and it's been productive for them a couple of times.
Knapp was able to block that jumper. That was Claire Schrader on the attempt. Ball goes out of bounds, last off a Knapp. This will be Hawk basketball. Whitney Jensen to inbound for the Hawks. Nielsen did a nice job playing the passing lane there. Just about came away with the steal. Nice finish there by Brittany Johnson. Turnover there by Colt. That ball was kind of tipped away. Ricky got her hand on it. Colt was the last one to control it, though, and just kind of made a wild pass over there trying to get the ball to Haley Wilkin. Byer caught for being on the arm. Took a chance, went for that steal. That's the 6th team foul on the Westerners. It'll be bonus the rest of the way for the Hawks. 4:34 left in the second quarter. And a turnover by Ricky. The Hawks seem a little bit confused by the 2-3 zone of AW. The guards are really putting a little pressure on the offensive guards. Kind of trying to play within the passing lanes. And so far kind of throwing the Hawks offense out of sync. Byer a little out of control. The layup is blocked. Good defense there by Wilkin. 3 off the mark by Bunkers. Last touch there by Blue. Pardon me, the officials had us confused. It's Hawk basketball. Last off AW. Jensen, a little long from 3. Knapp controls the rebound, kicks it to Colt. Colt brings it up the left side of the floor. But Colt turns the ball over. That's Maya Bunkers with the steal. Byer called. Colt called for her second personal foul. She was frustrated after that turnover and kind of made a silly play. We'll see if Johnson has to keep her sitting the rest of the first half. Oh, yeah.
The guards are just taking it too far. They did a nice job breaking the press, but then they're going too far with the ball.
We're having a little technical difficulty here with the microphones. We apologize for that. We'll work to get them back up and going in a timely fashion. Those of you at home definitely missed out on a good trivia question, the first one of the night by John. We'll have him run it again as soon as he's back online. St. Mary's basketball. Bunkers kicks it out to the top of the key to Brittany Johnson. Nice ball movement there by St. Mary's with that last pass. Nielsen was able to step in front. A jump ball there. Lee Snap tied up with 3 different St. Mary's players. Akron-Westfield's ball on the alternate possession. Haley Wilkin to take it out for AW. Checking back into the ball game is Carmen DeRicky. We had a little bit of confusion on the alternate possession. The bookkeeper kept that straight. It's Remsen St. Mary's basketball. 19-13 Akron-Westfield. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Minen takes a chance. Called for the foul on that push on Ricky. Ricky will shoot 1-1 here. Hawks in the bonus. Ricky scores 9 points a game for the Hawks. He's shooting 50% from the field. Misses that one, however. Nielsen comes down with it. The Hawks switch up their defense, move into a 3-2 zone. Getting a little bit sloppy down low there. St. Mary's coach calls a timeout as soon as they have possession. He regrets it. They had a run out there going the other way. A little bit unlucky for the Hawks. They'll take a 30-second timeout to get reorganized. 2:18 left in the second quarter. AW on top 19-13. We'll be back. Bunker's errant pass goes out of bounds. Westerners basketball. 2:12 left. St. Mary's picking the Westerners up in a full court, or three-quarter court trap, rather. Ricky pressuring the ball. Coach Johnson needs to call a timeout. Westerners were not ready for that three-quarter court pressure. Johnson takes a 30-second break. While we wait, since Mike 3's not working, I want to make sure you all get the first trivia question, which was, when did Akron-Westfield start playing 5-on-5 girls basketball? 5-on-5 girls basketball. Obviously, there was plenty of 6-on-6 action previous to this year. When did 5-on-5 basketball start at Akron-Westfield? We'll be waiting here for the answer. Akron-Westfield basketball, and Colt checks back into the ball game. She's got 2 fouls. She'll have to be careful. Pressure applied by St. Mary's. Byer went to dribble through that trap, and Ricky called for a reach. Questionable call. It seemed like she had all ball. St. Mary's fans none too pleased. Rightfully so. Well, that foul was actually charged to Claire Schrader. That was her second. Ricky got away with that one. Quick steal there by Colt. Westerners will reset. Nice position by Knapp. Good pass there by Wilkin, but Knapp is long on the layup. Hawks bring it back the other way. Gallus into the corner. Back to Jensen, back to Gallus. She knocks it in. That's a big 3 for the Hawks. Cuts it to just a 3-point ball game. Byer launches from 3. Knapp controlled the rebound, went up with her left hand, but she stripped to the basketball. 47 seconds left in the second quarter. St. Mary's will look to get a good one. Bunkers launches from 3, but long offensive rebound controlled by Johnson, and she goes right back up with it. Colt lobs to Nielsen. Nice catch and layup for 2. Coach Willman asked for his girls to hold for just 1 shot to finish the first half. Westerners on top by 3. Wilkin able to get her hands on that one and ties up with the Westerners taking the alternate possession. Johnson sits Colt here with 8 seconds left in the first half. Westerners unaware of the time, and that'll be the end of the first half. 21-18, Akron-Westfield on top. Oh, Jill Schroeder from home. She should have known this. She was close, off by a few years. 1989 was her answer. She's incorrect. It was a few years later. I won't tell you how many. Hope to get a few more guesses soon. We're going to take a 10-minute break for the coaches to talk about it with their teams and get a little warm-up in. We'll come back to you with our second half of action.
Another guy up here. Yep, perfect. Thank you. But
I had one.
Testing mic 1, testing mic 1. Folks, we apologize. More technical difficulties. We're trying to work out the kinks here. It's been a good competitive third quarter. A little bit sloppy at times. Definitely physical. Westerners on top, 33-28. Minute and 4 seconds left in the third quarter. St. Mary's applying tons of pressure here. Outstanding effort there by Claire Schrader. Chases down the steal. Good drive there with her left hand by Jensen into the middle of the lane. She's fouled before the shot. That foul called on Megan Minen, her second foul. Jensen leads the Hawks in scoring this year, 11.3 points a game. Also leads the team in rebounds with 7.8 a game. Just a freshman. Jensen's a good athlete. Real good ball player. Hawks are a young team. Coach Willman upset not to get the foul call there. Westerners bring it down. Colt starts the offense. St. Mary's still playing their man-to-man. That pass forced in by Knapp. Fortunate for the Westerners. That last was off the St. Mary's Hawks. It'll be AW ball on the baseline. Henrich inbound for the Westerners. Nielsen got away with the travel there. Nice dish to Knapp, however. Jensen short on the late three-point launch. And Akron-Westfield with a 7-point lead here at the end of the third quarter, 35-28. For those of you that missed it, the answer to the trivia question, when did Akron-Westfield start playing 5-on-5 basketball? The correct answer is the 91-92 season. We'll give credit to that answer to Stan Rolfus, sitting at home watching our broadcast. Stan, nice work on the answer. Krista Minen was a sophomore that year. She remembers it vividly. The first 5-on-5 Akron for the AW ladies. Coach Harris is telling me go ahead with the second trivia question. The question is, who was the first AW girls 5-on-5 All-Stater? Who was the first AW girls 5-on-5 basketball player to be named an All-State player? Give us the name and the year. A hint, we were in Class 2A. She was named to the third team. The name and the year. We'll start the fourth quarter of action with the Westerners on top, 35-28. AW will start this quarter in a 3-2 zone. Westerners left 22, Brittany Johnson wide open on the block. Johnson unable to finish with Nielsen contesting the shot. Byer called for a reach with her second personal foul. Hawks will inbound it. Bunkers taking the ball out for St. Mary's. Steal by Nielsen. AW will take their time, or should take their time at least, bringing the ball up with a 7-point lead. Good positioning there by Nielsen. St. Mary's been switching on all screens. AW's done a nice job of reacting to that. Nice assist there from Knapp to Nielsen for 2. And Nielsen with the steal on the other end. We've got a jump ball called. Westerners will maintain possession. Outstanding work by Leanne Tyndall. The correct answer to the trivia question was Sarah Gardner. Class 2A, third team selection for the All-State team. 1994 was the year. Sarah Gardner, 1994. Nice work, Leanne. Nielsen missed a bunny there. Jump ball immediately after. Westerners maybe getting away with a few reaches that time. Coach Wellman begging for the call. Working the refs hard on the sideline. Henrich with the steal. She'll take it the other way with her left hand. Gallus tried to chase her down. Henrich unable to make that layup attempt, but she'll shoot 2 free throws. Tori Gallus' second personal foul of the night. That's the 5th foul on the Hawks this half. And Henrich knocks down her first to take the Westerners out to a 10-point lead. Coach Willman wants to talk about it with his girls. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. We'll be back with you in 30 seconds. (39-28) AW. Jensen fumbled the ball. She worked through the lane, misses her layup. Westerners bring it back the other way. Gallus knocked the ball out. AW to take control on the sideline. It's been a low-scoring game, particularly for St. Mary's. They average 60.5 points a game. Haven't been able to get anything going offensively. AW's done a nice job of contesting layups. Nielsen, of course, causes problems with her height down low. Nice steal there by Claire Schrader. Maybe not the look Coach Johnson was looking for. Westerners were doing a nice job of working clock. Henrich, a good three-point shooter. The last couple of years, she struggled a little bit from three so far this season. They're sure hoping that she finds her touch down the stretch. Nice contest there on Nielsen's layup. St. Mary's down by 12. They'll have to hurry. And Schrader connects on that layup. 40-30, 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Coach Willman asking for his girls to get back into their man-to-man defense. What do we got here? Looks like we...
It's going to go over well. St. Mary's Parsons. Calls on Ricky, her third. Team foul number 7 on the Hawks.
That lob pass by Gallus is a little off the mark. Hawks turn it over. Still trailing the Westerns by 10. 3:42 left in the fourth quarter. Byer will inbound from the corner. AW has struggled with full court pressure this season. The Hawks surely know that. They'll look to apply plenty of pressure here late. That turnover. Maybe a makeup call there. Nielsen called for a foul there on that block attempt. That was Ricky going in for a layup. She'll shoot 2 shots. That's Nielsen's second personal foul. 5th team foul for Akron-Westfield in the second half. But Ricky long on her first. She knocks down her second, and it's a 9-point ball game. Not out of reach for the Hawks. Bunkers earns the 5-second violation call. Outstanding man-to-man defense there against Colt. Colt unable to shake her defender. St. Mary's possession. Down just 9 points, 2:58 left to go. Good defense by Nielsen there, cutting off baseline as Schrader tried to go that way. Tie ball leads to Akron-Westfield possession. Westerners content to use plenty of clock here. 2.5 minutes left now. A nice steal by Ricky from Colt. Ricky lobs it into Bunkers. And Bunkers makes her 5-foot jumper for 2. Cuts it just to a 7-point Westerner lead. 2:13 left to go. Coach Willman calls a timeout. He'll talk to his girls and get the full court press organized, and we'll take a quick 30-second break. Okay, we're back with you. 7-point Westerner lead here, 2:13 left. St. Mary's has 7 team fouls, so the Westerners will be in the bonus. AW with 1 foul yet to give, 5 team fouls in the half. Byer dribbles it through some pressure, kicks it ahead to Nielsen. Byer looked to force a 2 there, fortunate to be fouled. That was not the shot selection Coach Johnson wanted. But she'll get a shot at 2 free throws here. That foul was called on 21, Whitney Jensen, her second foul of the night. Tori Gallus checks into the ball game for the Hawks. Byer makes her second free throw. Makes it a 7-point ball game. Bunkers brings it down for the Hawks. Westerners still in a zone, a 3-2 zone. Sydney Schrader off the mark on that 3-point attempt, and Elise Knapp was fouled on the rebound. She'll shoot free throws here in the 1-and-1. Looking to add to that lead. Now an 8-point lead. Elise off the mark. Jensen brings down her own rebound. Gallus long on that 3. Knapp with her left hand. It's been a tough ball game for St. Mary's. They've had an outstanding season thus far. They're a young team, as I mentioned, starting 3 freshmen, and they're led by 3 freshmen in scoring on the year. Coach Wellman looks for his team to improve as they go down the stretch, and they'll have a few real good years in front of them, it looks like. That was Bunkers knocking down the 3. Cuts it to a 7-point Westerner lead. The ball game's not over yet. 50.5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. St. Mary's takes a 30-second timeout. All right, we're back with you. 7-point AW lead, 50.5 seconds left. That was the last timeout for St. Mary's. They'll be without the rest of the way. Oh, we've got a false alarm there. An accidental buzzer by Bob Brown. Bob apologizes to the officials, promises it'll never happen again. Colt will inbound the ball for AW. Nice job breaking the press there, but Nielsen off the mark on the layup. Jensen kicks it out to Bunkers. Weak side rebound there, controlled by 22, Brittany Johnson. She makes her 2-pointer. And a turnover there by Byer. She stepped on the line. .3, and all of a sudden, just a 5-point Westerner lead. Bunkers to inbound for the Hawks. Colt went for a steal she really didn't need. ran herself out of the play. Gallus just a little off the mark there, but St. Mary's awarded possession there on a pushing foul by Elise Knapp, her second personal. 6th team foul for AW. 20 seconds left. Gallus with another three-point attempt. Just a little long. Nielsen controls the rebound and kicks to Colt. Coach Johnson calls a timeout. 9.3 seconds left. It'll be AW's ball on the far baseline. That timeout's going to allow St. Mary's to set up their press. A little bit tricky here. They'll be stationary on the baseline as well. St. Mary's, of course, will look to grab a quick foul if they can. It's been a good second half of basketball. Both teams have played hard. A little bit sloppy, though. Probably not quite the shot selection the Westerners have wanted here down the stretch. St. Mary's, on the other hand, has hung in there. They've sure battled hard. As we mentioned, they've got a young group, a talented group, and it looks like they'll be a tough team to beat for the next 2 or 3 years. Byer inbounds to Colt. Colt runs away from pressure, and she's fouled there by Ricky with 5.8 seconds left, and that should about do it. Westerners in the double bonus here. Colt will have 2 free throw attempts. And she knocks down her first. Long on her second. Rebound brought down by Jensen. She'll take it the other way. She's fouled by Nielsen and makes her layup, an outstanding layup at that. That'll stop the clock. Jensen will have 1 free throw attempt here with 0.3 seconds left. Mathematically, the comeback is impossible. The clock will expire in the first touch. And that's the ball game. Akron-Westfield wins the contest 44-41. And a wild second half of play. We'll take a 15-minute break here as both boys teams come out to warm up for their ball game, and look forward to bringing you that second game of the doubleheader. We'll be back with you shortly.
Checking number 3. 1, 2, 3. Check, check.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Mike 3. Mike 3. Need to get this one going. Mike 3.
Welcome back for the boys' game. The Akron-Westfield Schools would like to remind you that you were in a good sportsmanship. Welcome back our officials. We thank you in advance for wearing your mask at all times and for wearing it properly. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First we have for the Hawks, number 14, Blaine Harpenoff. Number 20, Carter Scoren. Number 23, Levi Waldschmidt. Number 32, Austin Jimson. And number 40, Jackson Bunkers. For the Westerners, number 10, Tyson Fairbanks. Number 12, Leighton Cook. Number 14, Jacob Myers. Number 20, Eric Allard. And number 24, Sam Molinex. The Hawks are coached by Scott and Justin Rudin, assisted by Jared Schutt and Colin Schrader and Nolan Hayes. The Westerners are coached by Chad Clay, assisted by Gordon Johnson.
Okay, we're back with our second ball game of the doubleheader this evening. This time the Akron-Westfield boys team taking on the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. St. Mary's an outstanding ball club. Second place in the War Eagle Conference, right behind Galen Catholic at this point in the year. At 11-1, the St. Mary's start. Blaine Harpenoff, number 14, a 6'1 senior. Number 20, Carter Schorg, a 6' junior. 23, Levi Waldschmidt, a 5'9 senior. 32, Austin Jensen, a 6'4 junior. And number 40, Jackson Bunkers, a 6'1 sophomore. The Hawks control the tip and we're underway. Bunkers misses the runner. Last off the Hawks, Westerner basketball.
Westerners playing man-to-man.
AW starting number 10, Tyson Fairbanks, a 6'1 junior. Number 12, Leighton Cook, a 5'10 freshman. 14, Tanner Dorochi, a 6' senior. We apologize for that. Jacob Myers in his place, a 6' sophomore. 20, Eric Allard, a 5'8 freshman. And number 10, Sam Molinex, a 6' senior. Fairbanks was fouled on that layup attempt. He's got 2 shots and makes his first. That first foul on Waldschmidt. Nope, Jensen rather, his first personal. AW on top, 2-0. 30 seconds into the ball game. That was
Westerners didn't talk on the screen. And Carter Short took it hard to the hole, got fouled by Fairbanks. His first.
And his second. Score tied at 2. Westerners have really struggled offensively as of late, having a hard time putting points on the board. Oftentimes their struggle has been shot selection. That time Molinex takes it to the hole, makes his left-handed layup for 2. AW is slow defensively to get back, but Schorg misses the layup. Little step back jumper. Good for Leighton Cook. Poor transition defense 3 times down now for the Westerners. They're going to have to get that figured out. Molinix fires from 3, and that's good.
The Westerners need to match up here. They're giving up layups the last couple times down.
Offensive rebound, the ball's reversed to Bunkers. That three-pointer rims in and out. Allard the other way. Fairbanks kicks out to Allard, and Allard knocks down the 3. And Coach Rudin wants a timeout, frustrated with his guys. The Westerners jump out to a 12-4 lead in the early going with 5:38 left in the first quarter. Good to see the Westerners put some points on the board.
Westerners are playing with a little enthusiasm and getting after it. Some nice things on offense. Now we just have to shore up the defensive end.
Coaches Rudin and Rudin getting into their guys a little bit. Rightfully so, frustrated with the lack of intensity by the Hawks. Ruins have done it.
St. Mary's has always been known for their tough man-to-man defense, and coaches aren't too happy with the shots that the Westerners have been able to obtain so far.
That's Myers called for the grab. A little bit out of control on his closeout there. Ball was inbounded quickly. A little bit unusual sequence there. Molinix a little out of control on that left-handed layup. The Hawks bring it the other way in transition. Allard does a nice job of cutting off the penetration there. Jensen leaves for Shorg. Nice offense there by the Hawks.
Western got caught kind of staring at the ball. Did get rotations down, but good offense by the Hawks. Lesson for the young ball players, always go and grab the loose ball. Molinix just assumed they would go out of bounds, and St. Mary's hustled and routine themselves, and we're fortunate they didn't get 2 points.
That steal leads to a fast break for the Hawks. Cuts the Westerner lead to 4, 12-8 AW. And a tie up there. Waldschmidt grabbing the basketball from Molinix. AW has possession here on this alternate possession call. 4:05 left in the first quarter. 12-8 AW on top. And a turnover by Molinix. Blocked by Cook there. He deflected the ball off of the St. Mary's player last. Nice effort by Leighton there. 3:51 left in the first quarter. Akron-Westfield on top, 12-8. Coach Clay calls a full timeout to talk to his guys, get reorganized. We're going to take a break and be back in 30 seconds.
Test. Yeah, told you it should work.
More mic troubles on John's end. We apologize for you hoping for some color commentary at home. St. Mary's picks the Westerners up full court. They break the press, kick to Myers for a three in the corner. Myers has shot the ball well here in his action the last few games out. Sam Phillips caught behind his matchup there, called for the foul on the reach around. Westerners on top, 15-8. Harpinaugh long from the corner. Nice offensive rebound there by the shortest guy on the floor, Alex Schrader. Outstanding position there on that backside offensive rebound. He was fouled on the putback attempt, and he'll shoot 2 shots. That foul called on Leighton Cook. That's his first. Schrader's free throw rims out.
Looks like a press of some sort. Looks like a press of some sort is being called by St. Mary's.
Molinex's three rims out. Schrader knocks down his layup and fouled by Myers there. Myers slow to cut off Schrader at the block area. Basket was good. Makes it 15-10. Westerners still in front. That's the second foul on Myers this evening. Already the 5th team foul on AW. And Jackson Monarch checks in for his first action of the ball game. Schrader connects the traditional three-point play. Westerners break the full court pressure. Outstanding up and under there by Allard. 17-11, AW in front. Westerners needed one more pass out of Molinex there. It got to Sam and the ball stopped. One more pass to Allard in the corner would have gotten AW a nice look from 3. Nonetheless, a turnover by AW. It'll be Hawk basketball. 2:20 left in the first quarter. Westerners on top by 4. Nice cut back door by Waldschmidt, but the pass from Willman was high. AW basketball. Hawks jumping AW in a 3-quarter court, 1-2-2 press. Westerners finally break that 3-quarter pressure, set up an offense against the man-to-man Hawk defense. Nice pass that time on a good cut from Molinix. Pass to Monarch. Monarch finishes for 2. But the Westerners very slow and lackadaisical to get back on defense. Leads to an easy 2-pointer for the Hawks. Oh, and a jump ball called there. Alternate possession will go to Remsen St. Mary's. St. Mary's going with a line change here with several subs into the ball game. Gropin, Ortman, Gallus. Schrader and Broderick Shorg here to finish the last minute and a half for St. Mary's. Nice pass that time. Ortman with a nice assist. 1:09 left AW 19, St. Mary's 17. Monarch launches from 3. Offensive rebound pulled down by Sam Phillips. Caden Groper called for the foul. AW basketball on the baseline. Cooked inbound for the Westerners. Nice pass to Allard, and Allard finishes for 2. And the Hawks called for an offensive foul. That was Groper called for the push. AW basketball with 45.4 left in the first quarter. Westerners on top by 4. This is the best offensive output the Westerners have seen in quite some time. Surprisingly, against one of the better defensive teams in the conference, the St. Mary's Hawks. Don't allow many points. Westerners only averaging 28 points a game so far this year, already with 21. Turnover there by Mullenix. Hawks bring it back. Schrader from 3. Off the mark. Good rebound by Monarch there. Somehow called for a travel. A lot of contact on that rebound. It'll be St. Mary's basketball with 17.3 in the quarter. Schrader with another 3-point attempt. That one off the mark as well. Sam Phillips chases it down. 10 seconds left. Monarch brings it up. AW unaware of the clock situation. They'll go into the quarter break with a 4-point lead. Akron-Westfield on top, 21-17. We'll take a short break and be back with you here for the second quarter of play. Good to see the Westerner fans excited after the first quarter effort by AW.
Test 3.
Myers gets the roll from 3. Mullenix a little slow there to move his feet. Called for the blocking foul. St. Mary's ball on the baseline. Nice defense there by Allard, recognizing the play. Carter Shorg knocks down the 3-pointer for the Hawks. 24-20, Akron-Westfield on top. Little miscommunication there. Fairbanks throws it away. 3 Westerners in the same spot. Kind of some poor spacing for AW. strong move by Austin Jensen there to the baseline side. Drove past Myers, and Myers called for his third personal already in the ballgame. The Hawks already in the bonus. They'll shoot 1-1 here. Jensen to the line. Jensen rolls in his first. Jensen's the third leading scorer on the ball club, averaging 8.6 points a game, a 77% free throw shooter, and he makes good on both attempts, down to a 2-point Westerner lead. 6:50 left in the second quarter. St. Mary's running their traditional man-to-man. Strong drive by Cook, and nice kick out to Molinex. Molinex long on the three. Rebound by Shord. Quickly the other way. Waldschmidt a little bit off balance. Maybe tripped on his way in. He was fouled on his layup attempt. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Foul called on Tyson Fairbanks for the Westerners. That's Tyson's second personal foul of the night. AW's 8th team foul of the first half. And Waldschmidt knocks in his first. As a team, the Hawks shoot 68% from the free throw line. Pretty impressive mark. We got a tie ball game at 24 points apiece. Cook brings it up for AW. Monarch to his left hand off a spin. Bunkers short from 3, and Allard pulls down the rebound. Quickly brings it up the left side. That looked good from here. Cook had a nice look at it. AW once again very slow in transition defense, fortunate to get that block. Coach Clay asked his guys to slow it down. Out of control is Cook. Waldschmidt maybe got away with the travel, ended up throwing it out of bounds on the left side anyway. Akron-Westfield basketball here on the sideline. 26-24, AW on top. Westerner's a young team. 3 freshmen on the floor right now. Allard, Monarch, and Cook. Monarch went to his right hand on the baseline. Waldschmidt called for the personal foul. That's his first of the night. 5th foul for the Hawks this half. Molinex takes it out for AW. A little bit of a lazy pass there to the corner. Last off of Schrader for the Hawks. Cook was fouled there by Bunkers. And that puts AW in the bonus. Cook will shoot 1-1. Oh, apologies. Referees were a bit confused. That's the 6th team foul on the Hawks. AW basketball on the baseline. Molinex inbounds to Monarch. Bunkers caught for a shove there. Now we've got a 1-and-1 free throw situation. Monarch, the shooter. Carter Shorg checks into the ball game for the Hawks. That was Jackson Bunker's second personal foul. Monarch's first is good. Long on a second. Carter Shorg collects the rebound. Blaine Harpenaugh went strong to his right hand, but a little bit long on the layup attempt. Mullenix came down with the rebound, and he's fouled on the play. That first foul for Alex Strader of the evening. Mullenix will have a 1-and-1. Monarch called for being on the back there on that rebound attempt. On Mullenix's missed free throw, that's Jackson's first personal foul. 9th foul for the Westerners in the half. Harpenaugh will shoot 1-and-1. Knocks down his first. Westerners are on top, 27-25. 4:23 left in the second quarter. Harpenaugh makes both. We've got a 1-point ball game. Frustrating to see on that turnover by Akron-Westfield. 3 of the AW players walking back, just caught at half court watching. St. Mary's had 3 layup attempts there on the first miss. Westerners have played a good first half. You'd like to see a little more energy out of them here at this point in the game. Coach Clay calls a timeout. Down 27-28. Hawks take their first lead of the night.
This year we've been done combine this week.
Allard brings it down for AW. We'll see what Coach Clay has drawn up for his guys here. Monarch's pass intercepted there by Jensen. St. Mary's quickly the other way. Outstanding play there by Alex Strader. Sophomore's having a good first half. St. Mary's now up by 3, 30-27, 3:17 remaining in the first half. Cook kicks to Mullenix. Mullenix long on that 3. And Monarch called for a foul there on the rebound attempt. That's Jackson's second personal foul. 10th foul already this half for Akron-Westfield. Jensen in the double bonus will shoot 2. He misses his first. Uncharacteristic miss for the junior. Long on his second as well. A little bit of a scrum on the sideline as Waldschmidt and Phillips hustled for the rebound. Phillips stepped on the line as he touched the basketball. Offensive rebound on a free throw is a killer. Can't give St. Mary's too many possessions. Waldschmidt fires from 3. He's long, but another offensive board, this time by Blaine Harpenaugh, off the mark, and another offensive board by Carter Shorg. Five offensive rebounds that possession by the St. Mary's Hawks. That last by Jensen, fouled on his way up, and he'll shoot 2. Foul called on Tyson Fairbanks. That's his third personal foul. He'll have to sit down here to finish the first half. Monarch checks back into the ball game. And Jensen makes the Westerners pay. 32-27, Hawks on top. 2:35 left in the second quarter. Allard kicks to Cook. Cook just a little long on that 3. Monarch came down with that defensive board, and Schrader caught on the arm. Monarch will have a 1-and-1 free throw situation here with 2:20 left. Jackson struggled from the free throw line lately. Let's see if he can find his touch. Monarchs led the Westerners in scoring as a freshman this year. Shooting. Hey, Cook knocks down the 3 off that offensive rebound. Layton's played a good first half. Coach Clay likes to run this 5-out offense. In the first quarter, Akron-Westfield did a better job of penetrating and getting stuff going at the basket. The second quarter, they've done a little more standing around, which has allowed St. Mary's to get back on top. That time, Monarch was fouled, cut into the basketball, and he'll shoot 2 shots. First one rattles out. But he makes a second. St. Mary's ball with 1:37 left, 34-31. St. Mary's on top. Westerners in man-to-man defense. Little ball screen action by the Hawks. Waldschmidt went to his left hand but fouled. He'll shoot 2 shots. That was Sam Phillips called for his second personal foul. Plenty of fouls committed by both teams in the first half. Waldschmidt short on his second. Monarch for 3, but he's short. Hawks quickly back in transition. Loose ball, that time controlled by number 30 for the Hawks. That was Ryan Willman, but misses his layup and caught on the back on the rebound attempt. And Sam Phillips will shoot 2 shots here with 29.4 left in the first half. Hawks on top by 4. Phillips is long on his first. Westerners have shot poorly from the free throw line in the first half. Plenty of opportunities. And that one short for Phillips. Good ball movement by St. Mary's. Harpinaugh knocks down the corner 3. 38-31 St. Mary's with 14 seconds left. Poor possession there to end the first half. St. Mary's will go into the halftime break with a 38-31 lead. Best effort we've seen out of the Westerners yet this year, I would say, against an outstanding opponent in St. Mary's. We're going to go ahead and test out John's microphone one more time with a trivia question, or maybe he'll just check his mic. What do you got, Coach?
Trivia question. What 3 things make up the current Westerner logo? There are 3 things in the current Westerner logo. What are they?
Tonight for your halftime entertainment, the AWHS team will be performing their state hip-hop routine. The girls competed back in November and placed 4th overall. The girls also earned a distinguished academic award, having a cumulative GPA between the average of 3.6 and 4.8.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Everybody in the club go to work. I'm gonna rock to the beat till it hurt. Check this out.
And we're back with the second half of action. After a real good effort by the Westerners in the first half of action, St. Mary's ended up kind of charging back at them and ended up with a 38-31 lead at the end of the first half. But good effort by AW, best we've seen in quite a few games.
Had a really nice first quarter. Really the downfall was transition defense really hurt them, and we'll see if they can't shore that up here in the second half.
Jensen collected that offensive rebound, puts it back for 2. Hawks on top by 9. AW with their starters on the floor. Myers, Cook, Molinex, Allard, and Fairbanks in the ball game. Hawks start with their starters. Waldschmidt, Shorg, Harpenaugh, Bunkers, and Jensen. And Bunkers knocks down a corner 3. Coach Clay takes a quick 30-second timeout to settle his guys down.
Myers took kind of a flat-footed three-pointer attempt last time down the floor. He's made a couple of three-pointers in the first half, but those are nice rhythm shots. This one was flat-footed and no rhythm, so there's a big difference in outcomes when that happens.
Turnover by Molinex. Jensen with the steal. Goes all the way for 2. And another turnover by AW. That time Myers, a little careless with the basketball, and Harpenaugh the distance. Makes his layup and he's fouled. Hawks quickly out to a 16-point lead. You can bet Coach Rudin laid into his fellas at halftime. I talked to him there during the halftime break and said he challenged his captains to get things straightened out. Looks like they have. They're killing Akron-Westfield on the offensive boards. 49-31 quickly.
Good offensive possession. Do what they do best and not what they see on TV. Some good motion, good spacing.
Monarch stripped of the ball there. Molinex called for a reach there. And it'll be St. Mary's ball with Shorg inbounding on the sideline. That's Molinex's second foul of the ball game, second team foul of the half. Bunkers short on his 3, Fairbanks with the rebound. Allard short on a rhythm 3. And transition defense an issue again for AW. That time Waldschmidt's three-point attempt was short of touching iron. Jensen another offensive rebound. And he's fouled on his putback attempt. He'll shoot 2 shots. 49-31. Hawks on top. Make that 50-31 with 5:10 left in the third quarter. Strong take by Bunkers. And he turns around and says something to Cook on the way back. Fairbanks fires from 3, but he's long. And the Westerners are getting back into having poor possessions.
Yeah, exactly.
Coach Clay calls a full timeout.
We're back to playing like we have a 10-second shot clock, and whoever has the ball shoots it, regardless of whether it's a good shot or not. And that's one great way for the defense, for the other team to run out and extend the lead like St. Mary's has done here. They come back together and play like a team, an offensive group like we did the first quarter when they played so well. If you didn't hear my trivia before halftime, the question was what 3 things make up what 3 things make up the current Westerner logo? We'll be back in a few seconds.
Harpenaugh brings the ball up for the Hawks. Waldschmidt wide open on the wing. Somehow coming out of a timeout. That's totally inexcusable. Strong take by Harpenaugh, and he's fouled by Phillips. Totally different third quarter here for AW. Poor effort on defense, poor shot selection offensively, and a real lack of effort, I would say, to transition defense and offensive boards. Got to be frustrating for Coach Clay.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I fear once things start to go south a little bit, that boys just decided that's the way it is and fall into that trap. Need to bring it back together and battle the rest of the game.
Nice kick out that time from Mullenix. Allard had a good look at it.
Yeah, it was nice in and out.
Myers checks into the ball game for Fairbanks. Fairbanks a little shaken up on the play. That foul was on Leighton Cook, his second personal foul. Poor defense there on a real good flex cut by the Hawks. Lack of communication defensively by Akron-Westfield. Leads to an easy layup there by Shorg, and he's fouled on the play. He'll shoot 1 free throw. Another offensive board for the Hawks. And Short finishes for 2. Amazing how quick this can happen. It's a 29-point ball game. Akron-Westfield has yet to score in the third quarter. St. Mary's has picked up their intensity on both ends of the floor. Myers.
Shot by Myers.
Layton Cook called for that foul. Looked clean from here. We'd like to give a shout out to Jeff Potabom watching at home. One of the best school board presidents in St. Mary's history. Jeff likely sitting at home shopping for Case International equipment. Thinking about the joy of doing hog chores tomorrow morning. Cook called for the travel. St. Mary's ball on the sideline. Strong take there by Schrader. Allard stripped the offensive rebound attempt by Schrader and brings it the other way. Carter Wilkin into the ball game for AW. Myers called for the travel there. That was good defensive help by St. Mary's.
Might have got bumped. They could have called a bump. Western's need to keep battling.
Phillips a little bit out of position, called for the reach. Something you don't see every day. That's AW's 9th team foul of the second half. St. Mary's yet to commit a team foul this half. Willman knocks in his first free throw attempt. Off the mark on his second. Last touch by Schrader, AW's basketball. Turnover by AW. Harping all the other way. Harpinall wisely looks at the clock. Nice runner by Schrader to finish the third quarter. And the Hawks jump out to a 33-point lead after 3, 67-34. St. Mary's in front. We'll take a short break and be back to you for the fourth quarter.
Turn me up.
Thank you, guys.
Come back here, start the fourth quarter. Western's looking for a good offensive possession here. See if you can't win this fourth quarter.
Monarch working hard down low, looking to get post position. It's been several times AW could have hit him. There they finally get him the basketball. A little bit short on that power move to his right hand. Bunkers to the corner. Myers picks him up. Harpinaugh, strong move to his right hand. Short on that layup. Nice position in there by Allard. Good job cutting in front of his defender. Went to his right hand, fouled on the layup attempt. He'll shoot two. That foul called on Alex Schrader. It was his third personal tonight, and that's the first team foul for St. Mary's this half. Allard long on his first free throw. Back into the ball game are Jensen and Short for the Hawks. And the second one out for Allard rims out. Westerners have missed a lot of free throws this ball game. Myers long on that three. Myers stepped on the baseline there on the pass from Leighton Cook. Turnover by the Westerners. Plenty of those here in the second half. Bunkers knocks down the two. 71-34, St. Mary's in front. 5:34 left. We'll have a running clock the rest of the way. Monarch fortunate to not be called for a travel there.
Got away with one there.
Bunkers easily drove past his defender to his left hand for 2. St. Mary's getting anything they want here in the second half. Cook was called for a travel there. I think he had an argument. The ball was deflected out of his hand before he moved his feet, but refs didn't see it that way. St. Mary's will have possession here. Nice screen and roll action there by the Hawks. Cale Ortman got good position on his defender, rolled to the basket, just like they draw it up, Coach.
Yeah, defensively, they need to try and take away the screen itself, and then fight get underneath that roller, take that away. Terpstra checked in for the first time. He's been out for a couple games, I believe, at least. Good to see him back in action tonight.
Cook fires from 3, and it's good. Really nice sideline break there by the Hawks. Contested layup by Shorg was off the mark. I really like how they run that sideline break. They get it out and go. And speak of it, here they come again. That was Bunkers making his layup, and he's fouled on the play. Transition defense, a major issue tonight.
Yeah, very similar to Galen. With Galen on Saturday, Galen ran up and down the floor all over us as well. You've got to decide in your mind that you're not going to allow teams to do that.
3:12 left in the ball game. 78-39, Hawks in front. Allard will start the offense for AW. Monarch spins to his left hand, off the mark with that floater. I jinxed him. That was Cale Ortman knocking down the three-pointer. Monarch short from 3. Coach Rudin calls a timeout, just wants to get some substitutions taken care of here. Westerners will have a line change. Checking into the ball game for AW, Landon Schutnick, Casey Big Country Nielsen, Carter Wilkin, Ashton McCulley, side, yeah. Nielsen will get himself into the scorebook with a foul committed there. Oh, they called Byer for the foul instead. This will be Willman at the line, shooting 2. Willman knocks in his first. Byer for 3. And Byer with the steal. He's fouled there by number 24, Cale Ortman. And they'll wind the clock, and that's going to be the ball game. Remsen St. Mary's wins this one 83-42. A good first half effort by AW. They fall short in the second. And that'll do it. We appreciate all of you at home listening. We also would like to take this moment to thank Akron-Westfield Athletic Booster Club for supporting this live streaming broadcast. We'll be back on for our next home action here at Akron-Westfield. Thank you, and good night.
Sure.